Middle East is ablaze. Heavy exchanges of fire continue. The United States and Israel are striking Iranian refineries and military infrastructure with precision. This is a powerful blow to the disoriented Ayatollah regime, which is now also being helped by its ally Moscow, with the provision of intelligence.
You look at what's happened to Iran in the last week. If they're getting information, it's not helping them much.
What would it mean to you if they were, I mean, even if it's not helping the Iranians particularly much, it's still involving themselves in a conflict? They're not.
I guess they'd say we do it against them, wouldn't they? Wouldn't they say that? We do it against them.
Russian intelligence support seems to be of no use to Iran. Washington and Tel Aviv have disabled Iran's air defenses. The military operation itself is, one might say, a great success because we have the destruction of Iran's navy and missile resources, a very significant undermining and weakening of military structures, the government, and the very top of government. Of course, such a regime change is very difficult if you don't send ground troops there, which the administration is not willing to do. And then there is the uncertainty as to how long the operation will last. Regardless how long it takes to pacify Iran, the aggression of the dictatorial regime shows that this was the last moment to take action. The Ayatollahs are unscrupulously attacking civilian targets, among them Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, and last night, Yehuda, on the outskirts of Tel Aviv, where ordinary civilians, construction workers, were targeted.
Iran, they launched a missile, a cluster missile, with sub-munitions that it hit this place. We have 2 persons that died here. And actually, the idea of Iran is to launch this kind of cluster munitions.
This afternoon, Iran again fired a ballistic missile towards Turkey, a member of the North Atlantic Alliance. The missile was intercepted in time. We have made it clear to Iran that we will not be provoked. If this situation repeats itself, I advise them to be careful. The Iranian regime was unable to oppose American-Israeli power, so it seeks its chance in dragging as many countries in the region as possible into the war. That is why the son of slain Ali Khamenei, Mojtaba, has become Iran's new spiritual leader. His record is particularly odious. He made his fortune on the suffering of his own citizens and ruthlessly cracked down on people who refused to serve the regime. If he survives in office, dark times await the Iranian nation. Initially, it was said that Mojtaba Khamenei was killed in his father's headquarters in Tehran during the first air raid of the war. Perhaps he was wounded. Throughout his political career, Mojtaba Khamenei avoided interviews and public gatherings and was obsessed with his own safety. So we may guess that during this war, he will be even more obsessed with it. The collapsing dictatorship of the Ayatollahs wants not only to destabilize the Middle East, but also to influence the global economy, particularly the oil market.
They are trying to hold the world hostage. They are attacking their neighbors. They are attacking neighboring countries, their energy infrastructure, their civilian population. They're attacking embassies. This is a terrorist government. This is a terroristic regime.
Tehran is even threatening to raise oil prices to $200 per barrel, which could lead to an economic crisis in many countries. The region produces a lot of oil. Today, about 20% of global oil passes through the Strait of Hormuz. The mere news of restrictions creates a risk of price increases. $200 per barrel is a worst-case scenario. The price of the Ayatollah's provocation could have been much higher, but the United States, led by Donald Trump, did not allow this erratic regime to develop nuclear weapons.